Hello, this is SHIM Smart Farm. Today I talk to you about how to grow lettuce from grains and show you a recipe for lettuce wrap. Additionally, I show you how to connect all electric parts of the Plant Incubator which I presented in the previous video. Today, the contents in my talk are as follows in details. Overview of general cultivation protocol, cultivation protocol of SHIM's Smart Farm, how to make self-made small pots, how to sow lettuce seeds, how to water the pots, how to keep the pots until germination, connection map of all parts of Plant Incubator, how to cook lettuce wrap with egg. Before I talk a lettuce cultivation protocol, I briefly talk about the calories of lettuce. There are a lot of types of lettuce, but generally amounts to 85 grams by weight, provides between 10 and 15 total calories. Meanwhile, beef meat of 85 grams provides 212.5 calories. For example, how much activity can burn off 15 calories? In case of walking with 4.8 km per hour for 4 minutes, they can consume 15 calories. In case of running with 9.6 km per hour for 2 minutes, they can consume 15 calories. In case of bicycling with 16 km per hour for 2 minutes, they can consume 15 calories. Lettuce, it is nutritious, but low in calories. That's why it is so popular for dieters. A general cultivation protocol of lettuce is as follows. Firstly, planting lettuce seeds to seeding tray to interior between 6 and 8 weeks before last frost, and then keeping the tray suitable humid to interior for a period 6 or 8 weeks, and then adapting the lettuce to exterior for 3 hours per day initially, followed by extending 2 hours every day, and then finally extending up to the whole day, and then transplanting the lettuce to big pots or external garden for harvest. After transplanting the lettuce, it takes about 4 or 6 weeks until harvest. The total period for harvest, in case of general cultivation protocol of lettuce, is about 10 to 14 weeks. Meanwhile, it is a protocol of SHIM's Smart Farm for lettuce. Our protocol is also composed of 4 phases. At first, it is planting lettuce seeds to self-made seeding pot to interior anytime. After that, we place the pots to interior for 1 day. And then we keep the pot suitably humid to interior or exterior for 1 or 2 weeks out of a plant incubator. After the 1 or 2 weeks, we transplant the lettuce to big pot and keep the pot in a plant incubator at night and out of the plant incubator at day for 6 or 7 weeks for harvest. The total period for harvest is about 7 to 9 weeks. It is faster than an ordinary protocol in 3 to 5 weeks. Additionally, we can expect better nutrient to lettuce cultivated by SHIM's Smart Farm due to red and blue light spectrum of LED light of a plant incubator. Okay, now I want to show you how to make self-made small pots for seeding tray with mineral water bottles. As shown in the images, you use a part of a mineral water bottle with the bottle cap. It is very useful for a seeding pot. The most useful thing is easy to transplant the lettuce in the seeding pot to a big pot or garden, because the downside of self-made seeding pot is often removing the bottle cap. Accordingly, you can push the lettuce seedling in the small pot to transplant to a big pot. It is a way to protect the roots of the lettuce transplanting them. Okay, now we have prepared all materials to sow lettuce grains to seeding pots. As you see in the picture, we have lettuce seeds, a specific soil for grains, and the seeding pots which we made. Actually, the seeds of lettuce are very small and we have to handle carefully them. The following video shows how to prepare a seeding pot. We take the prepared soil with a small spoon and fill a seeding pot with soil. As soon as the pot is filled with soil, we put a little water to the pot. The amount of water was 10 ml. After we filled the seeding pot with the soil followed by watering it with 10 ml. Let's make a small round valley on the surface of soil with a small rod. It is to put a seed of lettuce as we watch the video here, and then we put a seed at the center of the valley. After we put the seed at the center of the valley, we prepare soil colloid solution and drop the solution on the seed placed at the center of the valley. Because lighting accelerates germination of lettuce, we have to cover the seeds with shallow soil. In case of SHIM Smart Farm, we cover the seeds with a little heavy soil colloid solution. It is very effective for the seed to sprout. After we prepare the seeding pots, we place them outside the window frame of living room at daytime and in living room at night. To know how much water we have to provide to the seeding pots, we measure evaporation quantity. As shown in the image, we measure a change of weight of the pot according to time. In the experiment, 1.32 gram water was evaporated for 8 hours. So we make a quantity for watering as shown in the image. But the exact quantity of water strongly depends on the environment. Here is the pictures for the seeding pots according to time. It takes just 1 day for germination. It is really amazing. The lettuce is growing quickly. Now, I would like to talk about connection map of all electric parts of the plant incubator, which I presented in the previous video. Here is all parts list for the plant incubator, and the real parts are shown in the image here. Here is a real connection map of all electric parts of the plant incubator. As shown in the image, it is really simple. I think everybody can connect all parts like this, watching the map carefully. In details, I explain how to connect MOSFET switch module IRF520 to ESP32 board. As shown in the images, there is no need for connecting VCC of IRF520 because D21, D22, D23 pins of ESP32 board have pull-up resistors in the board. And the IRF520 has 2 ground pins, and they are connected to each other internally, so there is also no need to connect one ground pin. IRF520 switches the power for LED light strips and fan with the outputs of D21, D22 to D23 of ESP32 board. Here is the connection for temperature humidity sensor DHT11. I connected 3.3 volt of ESP32 to the power of DHT11. Finally, I show you all physical connection for all parts here. To the next video, I will show you how to do coding to ESP32 with Arduino IDE. Okay, now let's cook lettuce wrap with an interesting recipe. Here is the dish which we cooked. It looks good, isn't it? The taste is also very good for me. The ingredients of lettuce wrap here are cucumber, carrot, egg, and lettuce leaves. Among them, the cucumber and lettuce leaves come from our garden. To prepare the final shapes of ingredient, we do stir-fry the eggs and cut a carrot and a cucumber into long pieces. Here are the parts of lettuce wrap. Additionally, we prepare the specific sauce with red pepper paste, lemon juice, and honey. The mix ratio is each 1:1. The image shows all parts of the wrap, and here is the dish we did. The following video shows how to do it in details. Okay, here are the topics in the next video, maybe on the next Friday. The contents will be as follows. Topic 1 is, I will show you how much the lettuce grows in last 1 week. Topic 2 is, how to make a self-made big pot for transplanting lettuce in the seeding pot. Topic 3 is, how to make an organic fertilizer with coffee grounds. Topic 4 is, how to do coding to ESP32 with Arduino IDE. Okay. It's all I want to talk to you today. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe this channel. It will encourage me to make a better presentation. I hope to see you to the next video. Bye bye.